he was 67 by any stretch of the imagination. Should have been long retired, but as you say, he was essentially bankrupt and was looking for work. You know, one eye, poor health. Him and 4 guys paddling one 300-pound canoe, a 25-footer, all the way up to the height of land in what's now Algonquin Park. And there in the bush says, "There's no way we're getting down that Madawaska with this big canoe." So there in the bush, he builds 2 18-foot canoes. You know, so that sense of resourcefulness, right? He was the most experienced guy in Canada at that time, working in the bush. He just said, "Okay, we've gone upstream all the way to this point. Now we're going downstream, and fast water. We need something that's much more maneuverable." And watching Jack this morning build canoes out in his shop, right, painstakingly, and just have a bunch of guys in the bush making 2 new boats to continue the voyage.
You couldn't do that in the bush now because it was virgin birch, and the cedar was just abundant on the ground, and they could just pull it apart the way the natives did. Now it would be impossible. The guy endorsed it that builds birch bark canoes has to look all over the place just to get enough to do one canoe. But back then, it was a totally different bush.
What impact does David's work have on our region as
Except for the detailed, accurate mapping, not much. Because the whole project was a dream of opening up a new canal between Georgian Bay and the Ottawa River. And basically, by the time that Thompson got to the height of land in what's now Algonquin Park, he realized you weren't going to build a canal. So later on we got, of course, the Rideau Canal, the Trent-Savard Canal, but we've never joined those 2 water bodies, right, the Upper Lakes and the Ottawa. And so he fell into obscurity. All his work fell into obscurity. Because as I like to point out, when he finished his work in December 1837, comes out of the bush, and the 2 Canadas are in rebellion, Upper Canada and Lower Canada, right? So there's political turbulence. He realizes that's not a feasible canal route. And so the integrity of the map making survives, but the long-term impact was minimal, if any. But it's sort of like a great coda to an incredible career of exploring North America and helping open up Canada to the west, and really defining that boundary between the U.S. and Canada. Before the War of 1812, everyone knew that there was British North America up here and that brand new United States of America down there. But the maps of the time would show the boundary line going through all the islands, right through the middle of the islands, right? It was just sort of like a notional line. But he had to say, I think this island belongs here and that island belongs there. And so that's what he did right after the War of 1812. That detail. Other people have said to me, that trip should have only taken a couple of weeks. And it's like, yeah. But when you look here, you see all these dotted lines. He surveyed all of the Muskoka Lakes.
I never spend more than 25.
And produced, again, the outlines that we know today that are off no more than a meter or 2.
Wow.
Compared to satellite mapping. But he had to explore every nook and cranny of every lake he was on, because he's trying to figure out, how do I store water for a canal? And so it wasn't just an A-B route of saying, I'm coming in here and straight down there. Because Lake of Bays is unbelievable.
He's the one that helped design
So he had to explore
no, he's in charge of all the little museums in
linear of shoreline that he encountered.
What do they call it? Yes, curative. So there's all kinds in Toronto.
Numbers too. He didn't draw the maps.
The maps came later.
After, but he kept journals.
He has 2 journals. One is a text journal. Today we were able to hunt notebirds. Finally saw an Indian. Have not seen an Indian for 2 weeks. But his other journal is nothing but rows of numbers as he was taking sightings with his sextant and his other navigational equipment. And that's what he used, based on those numbers, to create the maps later on. And it's just, so as Jack pointed out when he dedicated speak to this. He broke his leg as a very young man and spent a whole year of hold up at a Hudson Bay company post. And that's when he fell in love with math and got all those mathematical tools and the technical tools to become a surveyor and a map maker. And then he became, of course, really, really valuable to all these great trading companies who needed to know, how do I get furs from point A to point B? And what sort of lands and mountains are out there that we might encounter.
Water's pretty low.
So even though he was kind of hobbled for the rest of his life, being holed up, he didn't just read books. He
July
learned
1st,
mathematics.
going through the park, pretty low.
You're right, Jack.
You should get a group
We're all,
picture.
we're all enthusiasts, as you can tell. We all know different parts of the story.
We should get everybody around.
Everybody around the plaque.
Are you going to take
Can you take a picture?
Oh yes, I'm just trying to figure out how we can avoid some. And it'd be great to get the lake, the river in the back.
Yes.
Would you mind taking a picture on my camera for the
Mine too.
Maybe are you?
You're the man who made it happen.
But you're tenacious. I'm a talker. You're a doer.
Well, I
It takes both,
it
guys.
takes both.
But you're tenacious.
It's a great committee, and without the committee, we wouldn't have been able to get this far and do it.
Someone said to me, what are the woods like? I said, I'd say tenacious. That's a compliment.
Thank
Like
you.
you stick with it. You do what you say.